What's going on, everybody? What is going on? How y'all doing this evening on this Sunday evening? Yes, sir. So we got 27 in the building. Please hit the like button on your way in if you haven't already. See, we got Bluff City Nerd, Justin Harrison, Deano Gordon, the usual suspects in the chat. Man, how everybody doing, man? All right. Okay, man. So as you guys know, I am officially on my last day here in Colombia. I'm actually just coming back from a dinner date. Um, so I wanted to get what I could in before I leave tomorrow. I pretty much already got everything packed. So I'm not gonna get stuck like dude in DR, which I actually kind of vlogged it by the way, man, just so that way, other guys in the future don't make the same mistake. Yeah, man. Okay, Donald Johnson was good. Chaos Media was good. Brooklyn Kid, what up, man? All right, got some good vlog material too, man. I will say like this girl that I've been dating right before I left, man. She is not camera shy. Like she's all about the camera. So let's see, we got Lando in the building. What's going on, Lando? Yeah, shout out to Lando, man. Like, cause I'm like he been rocking with Jay Fleming too, man. That's what's up. Got 37 in the building. Please hit the like button on your way in if you just got here. Pooh, what's going on, bro? R Star. Yeah, man. It really is real. Shorty that I just came back from the date one. I'm like, she calls me Negrito. Like she done started calling me Negrito. So I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. I think that's proof enough. Y'all goofy, man. I said I'm gonna cry in the car. I don't know. I just might. I just might. Especially considering how the last few days have been, man. Cause it's like I finally made a connection with somebody right before I leave. I guess the timing couldn't be better, but at the same time it couldn't be worse. See DJ Darvis, what's going on, DJ Darvis, man? What's good, brother? Jamal Fowler, what's going on, man? So who else we got in here? Double C, what's going on? Isaiah, what's good, bro? There y'all go with the Jerome jokes. That's what I get for that random ass female over here saying my full first name. I still don't know how she know my full first name was Jerome. But I mean, it is what it is. Mr. Guap. Hey, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, man. She already been hitting me with that too, Mr. Guap. Said no shame in crying. Yeah, I know. Oh, I showed y'all a pic of who I showed y'all a pic of who she was before I went out with her the other night when I was live. They're really friendly, Craig. They are, man. You know what, Justin? I think I'm already sitting on some XRP, man. I think I am, man. I got Bitcoin, XRP, some Ethereum, Shiba Inu, and the crypto as well, the CRO, the crypto.com. Yeah, let me see. I'll show y'all a pic again real quick before I bring the guest on. Um, but yeah, see. But yeah, that's who I've been kicking it with for the last couple nights. And her being silly, saying that was her, and that was just her tonight. But y'all won't believe this, man. Went to this restaurant for me and her for both our meals. Came up to 92,000 pesos. Man, it ended up being less than $20. I was like, man, can't make this up. All right, so I ain't gonna waste any more time because I probably already have. Please hit the like button on your way in if you haven't already. I'm going to bring in our guest. This has been a long time subscriber, and when I tell you I've been trying for the longest to get her on here, I'm happy to finally get her on here because, as you guys know, my next destination is going to be the Philippines, and we are going to see what talk. Because, like I said, I've been trying to get her on here for a long time, so I'm glad that we were finally able to get this jumped off. Y'all seen her in the chat the last couple days. And I am going to. Her name is Gail, and I am going to bring her in and let her introduce herself. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring in Gail.
Good morning, good evening.
Right. I was just about to say the same thing, Gail. Hold on. I was about to say good evening, but I was like, nah, it's morning where she at. So for the people at
Yeah.
home that don't know, well, the time zone that I'm in is exactly 13 hours ahead. So if with it being evening over here, or if you're in the States, just understand that it's morning where she's at. So I'll say good morning to you because it's more. It should be what 10, a little past 10 o'clock in the morning over there.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, cool, 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 cool. So, for the people watching, you please introduce yourself, name, age, status, and what do you do for a living? We'll start there.
Okay. My name is Gail. I grew up basically in the UK. I moved to the Philippines 15 years ago. Um, so I am not really your traditional Filipina per se. But I've been living here for the past 15 years. I own my own business, um, and single.
Oh, okay. Um, how old are you?
32.
32. Wow, are you serious? You lying?
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah.
Wow. I'm telling you, I was thinking like 26, 27.
Mm-mm.
See, I'm like they really do age. They really do age very well, you guys. I thought she was in her 20s. I would have never guessed 32.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I'm like, do you have kids or
Nope.
no kids?
None. Nope.
32. Wow. Okay. Yeah, Alf Jones. I see him in particular. Like I see him all the time in the comments talking about Filipinas. He loves Filipinas. And they've definitely showed a lot of support on my channel. Um, I think it kind of started when I started doing reactions to Helga's content. But the recent news and stuff going on with Helga, I'm not gonna really like discuss too much on that anymore. That's dead in the water, old news. But um, yeah. So you said because that it's funny you mentioned that you said you moved to the Philippines 15 years ago because that was actually going to be. Hold on, I'm over here trying to find my pen. Um, damn, I think okay. I'm good. I'm good. Um, so you said you're originally from the UK, but you moved to the Philippines.
I was born here because
Oh, okay.
my mom's a doctor. We used to move around. So we moved to
Oh,
Saudi first and then to the UK because my stepdad is British,
mm.
hence the UK. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So would you? So okay, because I'm trying to think. So you pretty much just grew up in the UK, and then like once you pretty much hit like adult age is when you moved to the Philippines. Is that what happened?
Yeah, pretty much. When I moved to the UK, I've not gone back to the Philippines at all. So I wanted to pretty much meet up with family, relatives, get to know the country again. So I came over for a vacation for a 2 week vacation, and I loved it and never went back.
Oh, okay. Okay, so because I wanted to ask you because I
Mm,
noticed, because like I was telling them, I'm like I've been trying to get you on the channel for a long time because I know you've been watching my channel since like
mhm.
if it seems like probably when I very first started doing live
Yep.
streams.
Yep.
So like do you travel a lot because of business or you just like to travel a lot but just for the sake of traveling?
I travel a lot. My family, when I moved over here, my family moved to Las Vegas. So my
Oh.
time is pretty much spent here and Vegas.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I was gonna ask you because I remember the last time I tried to schedule a live with you. I think you said you were in Malaysia.
Traveling. Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, okay, okay. I'm like, do you got business there, or you just wanted that was just a place you wanted to go?
Just a place I wanted to go. I've never been around Asia. So
Oh, okay.
that's, yeah,
So
yeah.
so what is Malaysia like? Because I was actually considering going there myself too.
It's what you find in Asian countries. They're pretty much the same, except of course the
Uh,
architecture and the culture. Um,
uh,
and that's kind of what I wanted to do. It wasn't I wasn't there for very long, um, less than a week.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm. Excuse me. I apologize. Like I said, I'm coming back from a date, so.
yeah. This was a long
Ooh,
time ago. Yeah,
ooh. Oh, okay. So let's see. So my next question. Okay, so I noticed on your Instagram that you seem to be pretty into fitness a lot. If am I right about that?
you are correct. Yes.
Okay, okay, cool. I mean, I'm in the gym. Well, anybody who's seen my IG, they know I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Would you say there's a would you say there's a strong fitness culture in the Philippines? I've never really noticed that or asked that question. Would you say so?
Not really, not as much as it is in the U.S. Um,
Mm,
Probably because it's the culture, I guess. They're not used to the fitness industry as much, as you guys are in the U.S.
mm.
Also, fitness industry costs money, and not many people can do that.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh, Chris Jet, let me stop for the super chat. Chris Jet, $5 super chat. He says, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and chime in on that real quick before I go to my
Yep.
next question. He said, can you ask her what's the majority of Filipino views on Black Americans in the Philippines? You can share your thoughts on that.
Um, there's not a lot of you guys here. Not that I've seen, black guys
Really?
anyway. Yeah. The places I hang out are majority of them are white.
Mm.
I've seen a few, but not a lot. Um, yeah, I've seen a few, but not a lot. Not a lot of you guys, unless you're not in Manila, unless you're in other parts of Manila.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because I
Yeah,
was gonna say, yeah, you did say you was in Manila. Because I know a couple of YouTubers that I'm cool with. I know they just dropped into Cebu. I was
yeah,
considering, yeah, because I was considering probably going to Cebu first myself. Because I want to say, I think Joanne is in Cebu, or either the True Girls are in Cebu. No, one of those two YouTubers is supposed to be in Cebu because I'm supposed to be trying to link up with both of them and shoot some vlogging content with them because I'm
yeah.
probably not gonna.
Cebu's nice.
Yeah, I heard because I'm
Yeah,
probably not gonna be in the Philippines too long because I'm trying to get into Thailand before Songkran starts, and then I'm probably gonna spend the rest of April in Thailand, and then May for me is still kind of up in the air because I'm debating on whether I want to kind of hop around the other Asian countries that I wanted to go to, or I'm just probably just gonna shoot straight to Germany. So I'm like still kind of undecided about May because what I'm trying to do is like I'm trying to go to like a different country every single month and just try to
mm.
hit as many different countries as I possibly can. All right, so cool. All right, so we'll continue on. So so that kind of leads me to my next question about the whole fitness thing. Would you say as far as in the Philippines, would you say the gym is a good place to meet women? And if so, what other places would you recommend to meet women in the Philippines?
It depends what kind of woman you want.
Oh God.
Seriously, it is. It's pretty much the same as in any other countries.
Mm,
If you want to pay for a woman, it's available here. If you want high value women, it's available here. It's just knowing the places to go to, especially in Manila. Manila's not perfect. We have bar girls that will want to take you home, and as long as you provide for them. But if that's the kind of woman you want, there's plenty. But it really depends on what you're looking for.
ooh, okay then. Okay, so let me rephrase that question. Where I mean, because I think that like you said, I think that's everywhere. Where
Yeah.
should men where should men go that are looking for marriage minded women. I'll say that.
Travel around the Philippines.
Hmm.
Don't limit yourself to just Manila. If you want to date or marry a Filipina, travel around here and see. Not everyone's going to be a fit to what you guys want or what you guys need. At the end of the day, you still want the connection and not just the race, because obviously we are more traditional than the Western women. Um, at the end of the day, if you're willing to, for example, if you want to just have a wife because she submits to you, it's an easy pick. That's pretty much everywhere too, because that's our second nature. Um, if you want someone you can actually connect with and have that connection, it's here too.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Prime VA 757. She is in Manila. But I think I already know why you I think I already know why you asked that question. Uh, See, I'm here, and I'm gonna just I'm very. If you've been watching me long enough to know that I'm
Yep.
very transparent.
Yep.
Um, your your English is supremely superb, and you don't sound like somebody who spent a whole lot of time in the Philippines. So I already know when he asked that question, I'm like, yeah, I know why he asked that question. Like, but just so y'all know, guys, if you just came in, um, she was born in the Philippines, grew up in the UK, but she moved back to the Philippines, and she has her own business and everything. But yeah, like I said, Prime VA 7. I was just about to say that Philippines, English is their second language. Like most of the Filipinas and Filipinos, they speak pretty good English. So like, I don't want y'all over here. I don't want to see, because I'm just waiting for somebody to be in the chat like, man, she sound westernized, man, because her English is too good. I'm just wait. I'm like, I've been looking at the chat like somebody gonna say it. That's why when he asked that question, I was like, I know why he asked. I know why he asked. All right, so let's see. I want to make sure I'm keeping up on these questions. All right, cool. Okay, so my next question, because I asked this to Sharon as well, but you might have a different opinion, especially since you seem to travel a little bit more. What sites or beaches would you recommend people to see in the Philippines, or like which ones do you like the best?
For me, the best is Palawan, Coron, Coron, Palawan. That is one of the best in the world.
Oh, okay, okay. I was gonna say I don't think I heard anybody say that one yet, unless the name just slips my mind. Hmm, okay, so is that like a beach or?
It's more like in the nature, but beaches, yes, yeah. it's
Oh,
it's really really nice.
so it's
How
like
about
so is it like one of those spots that's kind of like, because I was just watching one of Austin Holloman's live, one of his vlogs. Is it kind of like one of those areas where it's like kind of got like the waterfalls and kind of like in the middle of what seems to be like in the middle of
yeah,
nature?
middle
Is
of
it something
nowhere,
like that?
yeah. Yeah,
Right. Okay. Okay. See, that's one of the things that I'm looking forward to the most when I go to the Philippines. I want to find areas like that, because those seem to be the kind of areas that I see on my computer whenever I turn it on, and it'll just have that picture in the background of somewhere random in the world, and I'm looking like,
yeah,
damn, that water is really blue. I'm like, that's a really
yeah,
nice looking place. And then 9 times out of 10, it's always something something Philippines, and I'm like, damn, man. I'm like,
yeah.
and I want to just say, when I found out that Philippines has over 7,000 different islands, I
Oh
was
yeah.
like, I really feel bad for whoever had to count all those. That
Yeah,
is so
yeah.
many islands. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right, so hold on, cause somebody just okay. I'll do that. I'll do that for you, Rilla. Cause I just seen that question somewhere. Let me see. Make sure I can find it, cause I'm trying to keep up with the chat. Um, See, give me a second, you guys. I
Hmm.
apologize. Yeah. Said. In your opinion, what's your definition of a high value woman? That's a good question. Interesting.
High value, is that for me?
Yeah, that's for you.
Okay, high value woman is someone who looks after herself. Fitness will be a good part of her lifestyle. Someone who is confident in who she is and what she stands for. She manages, or if she does not have, her own business, she's at least happy with the job she's got. She's nurturing, confident, um, and womanly, feminine.
Okay.
That's my take on it. What would your take be on it?
Um, I would say all of the things that you mentioned. I would say
No social media?
it it depends on what she's displaying on social media. Because I mean, at the end of the day, if the woman is attractive, she's gonna get attention regardless of what she's putting out there.
Yeah.
Um, but you know, I say all the time, there's levels to this. So there's a difference between putting pictures up there just for the sake of like you wanted to put a picture up there because you might have went somewhere and you was enjoying yourself versus you're just putting pictures up because, oh, I think I look good in this and I just want to get attention. So I mean, there's different context to it. I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like, oh, you got to get rid of your IG. But what I will say is that if you're gonna be in a relationship with me, we're definitely gonna have to like take a look at this IG and be like, all right, like if all these bikini pics, like unless you like getting some kind of income off of it or something that can help, that can contribute to the household, it's like, mm, I'm like, but if you taking bikini pics, and I'm in the picture, then it's kind of like, okay, that's a different story. So it just kind of depends on the context. I mean, I think we all grown. I think we know the difference between a woman just trying to get attention on social media versus a woman that's just putting pictures up because she wants to have memories up. So yeah. Let's see. Jeff D with the $5 super chat says, "True, if you can try island hopping. I was able to see the Vanishing Island in Davao, Philippines. Did I pronounce that right?
Davao.
Davao. Okay,
Yeah,
Davao,
Davao.
Philippines. Okay. Hmm. Vanishing Island. And
I've never been.
That's an interesting take. Have you heard of that, or you know anything about
No,
that?
no, I've never been there. So
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. Life Rilla was response was, I think the definition of a high value for each sex is determined by the market and who was buying into that value. So for see
hetero.
for hetero women, men determine that value. What she mentioned is great. Yeah, I agree. I'm like, I didn't disagree with anything that she said. To be honest with you. Um, So when in your opinion is the best time to visit the Philippines? I've already been told that I probably shouldn't be going when I'm going, but I plan on going there anyway. But in your opinion, when you think is the best time to go?
Now is a good time. The rainy season is over. There are only two seasons in Manila. That's rainy and summer. Rainy season is over. So if you guys want to come down and visit the country, you can. It's the perfect time. It's the summertime. So everyone will be, hitting the beaches, getting out, getting tans.
Okay, so I'm like how hot would you say does it get down? Like, does it get like really really hot? Is it like really humid or?
It's extremely humid. Um, the heat is bearable. It's the humidity you got to watch out for.
Mm, oof. I gotta prepare myself for that because let me tell you, since because look, here's what's crazy about Barranquilla, Colombia, and it's so weird because it's starting to get to a point where I think somebody is down here controlling the weather. It's literally been 84, 85, 86 degrees every single day, nice breeze, partly cloudy and sunny every single day. I've been here for a month, not a lick of rain.
Wow.
No rain whatsoever. It's literally been between 84 to 86 degrees every single day, partly cloudy and sunny. And then when it gets around evening time right now, it gets down to about 75, between 75, 77 degrees, and it feels great. And and you still got that nice breeze coming in. So I'm just wondering if maybe it's just the geography and the location of where Bandakia is at, because the weather doesn't change much at all. And I'm just kind of like, I'm like, that's been one of the weirdest things about being down here. I'm just kind of like, is it really like the weather like this every single day? I don't know if it's just because it's this time of year, because I'm like, who knows what it's like, a month or two from now. But
Yeah.
it's crazy. I'm like, the weather's, but it is humid though. So that 84 degrees can feel like 90, 91 depending on what time of the day you
Yeah.
out. but
Yeah.
but because they still get a nice breeze, the humidity doesn't really hit you as bad as probably where I'm from, because I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. And let me tell you, our summers, Jesus Christ, it can get up to 90 degrees and it'll feel like 105, 110, because it's
Yeah.
just so humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, chaos media. I was just about to say, I think that's what it is. I think that breeze coming in from the ocean is what keeps it relatively cool in Barranquilla, so it doesn't get too hot. All right, so let's see, where was I at? Oh, okay. Oh yeah. So, in your opinion, why are Filipinas desired by American men so much? Since y'all seem to be really, really popular, especially as of late.
I know. I know. I've seen a lot of social media, downgrading Filipinas basically because we're getting the men and the Western women aren't.
Yeah,
I
we'll chime in on that later because that's one of my questions too.
Okay. Probably because it's our culture and tradition. I've seen my mom look after my dad. They're both doctors, by the way. So they work 12-hour shifts,
Wow.
not on a daily basis, but pretty much often. When my mom gets home after a 12-hour shift, you just want to crash. But she doesn't. She basically looks after my dad. She cooks, she cleans, and then she goes to bed. So I think this is what um, I am grateful for, because she instilled that in me. She did not make me forget the culture and the tradition the Philippines has. Um, and it's basically it's instilled in us by our parents, our grandparents. And what the West, I think, failed to understand is submission is not a weakness. Um, you are allowed to, and you can if you want to. I mean, if you truly love somebody, wouldn't you do anything for them? That's just my take on it, you know? Um, yeah.
Okay. Great, great, very, very good answer. Very good answer. Uh, Keith Jenkins. Damn, I ain't seen you in a while, OG. Salute with the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate that, bro. Damn, man. I'm like Gail bringing out all the OGs in the build. I guess since you ain't
Good.
been here, I guess you ain't been here in a while. Now I got other people I ain't seen in a while popping up. That's what's up. Okay then. All right. So Um, yeah, it's funny you mentioned that, because I really don't know where we got to a place in the West where being submissive is seen as a weakness, or anything that's considered traditional is considered a weakness, because women still require men to be traditional over here. They try to say, no, no, we don't. We don't require. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
but the moment you talk about dual income households, you get all this pushback.
Double
And
standards.
right, and then it's like, and then if you say anything about 50-50, you get all kind of pushback. So it's like, okay, well, if you don't want to adapt to the way things are in America as far as, the economic situation, because I try to bring the numbers to women's attention all the time, because there's only maybe 10 to 15% of men that are making enough to keep a woman staying at home anyway. And if most women want that, then that means that pretty much means that you would need a lot of men at the top of the food chain economically. And there but there's no way that could work, because you can't have most men making top dollar, and then expect the economy to be stable at all. It's like the middle class is what really keeps the country moving, like, because those middle class, upper middle class jobs, that's where a lot of the everyday necessities, like your truck drivers, um firefighters, policemen, things of that nature, like a lot of those salaries fall under those jobs. So it's like, if you were to say, okay, where we're going to take all those kind of jobs from men and pay them more, well, what all they're going to do is just cut down costs, and it's going to be less people doing those jobs because they're paying more.
Yeah.
So it's like, you try to bring that to women's attention, and it's like they don't want to accept it, but it's like, okay, but the numbers don't add up. You know what I mean? And this is coming from somebody that can do math in his head. So I got enough sense to look at the numbers and understand. I mean, I'm not a business major or anything. I'm like, I didn't even finish college, but I understand numbers enough and business enough to know that there's no way that that can work. But when you try to explain that to Western women, it's like they just don't want to accept it. But then on the other hand, I bring this up all the time. um, when they give you pushback about the whole 50-50 situation. Now, I don't know, how you were raised, but I know you just mentioned that both of your parents are doctors and both of them work 12-hour shifts. And you said that your mom still cooked and cleaned. Well, my mom was a insurance. She was like, I don't want to, how, she was a underwriter for an insurance company called Western Southern. They're pretty big in United States. And I'm like, my dad was a custodian. So my mom was always the breadwinner,
Yeah.
but the traditional roles never changed.
Yeah.
My mom worked longer hours, made more money, still came home, still cooked, but my dad handled everything outside of the home.
Yeah.
You know, keeping maintenance up on the yard. Um, my mom, and in Cincinnati, Ohio, it gets real cold and snows bad at times in the winter. My mom never had to pick up a shovel. It was always me and my dad. So it's like, even in a situation where there's dual incomes, I still believe that there are roles that both people have to play, because
Yeah.
I'm not expecting, because these women are so quick to say, well, why come the man can't cook half of the time? And then the moment a man says, okay, well, why come you can't cut grass half of the time? Why come you can't clean the gutters half of the time? Why can't you shovel the snow half of the time? Why can't you rake the leaves out of the time? And you get the same answer all the time. Oh no, that's a man's job.
Yeah.
So once
Yeah.
again, it goes back to what I was saying. Men are still held to that traditional role in some shape or manner, but women are trying to spill over some of what they would traditionally do onto us. And I think that's one of the reasons why you're starting to see this passport movement grow so much, because men are starting to see that and recognize that that's not a good deal.
Yeah. Yeah. Totally understandable. Because look, Even, 50, 60, 70 years ago, women stayed at home.
Mm,
Men did the work, did the job, and did their thing. That's why relationship and marriages lasted way longer during that time than now. That system works, you
mm-hmm.
know? We are, whether we like it or not, have gender roles. And I don't understand why people can't accept that.
Mm. I don't know. I don't know. It's like a combination. Well, I think it has a lot. I think it has a lot to do with third and fourth wave effinism. Um, I'm gonna say effinism because YouTube is very sensitive. Jesus Christ, extremely sensitive. Um, got a super chat here. Anime Demon for $5 super chat said we truck drivers make 100. Yeah, you. I mean, not all truck drivers make that much, but yeah, truck drivers are starting to climb up as far as six figures. I got my best friend that I went to go see in New Orleans. He's actually a dispatcher for trucking for a trucking company, and he makes pretty good money. He's actually thinking about moving back to Cincinnati because he got a potential job where he's probably going to be making somewhere between 80 all the way up to 115K a year himself. And I know he recently just had a kid, so I'm happy for him. So yeah, I mean, but once again, like I'm like think about what happened when we had the pandemic and they didn't want to let those truck drivers cross. I think what was that, the Canada border? I mean that was bad. I mean it just like I don't think people realize how critical truck drivers are. And don't get me wrong, you're starting to see more female truck drivers, but it's not happening in mass. The majority of truck drivers, and if not most truck drivers, are still male. But I mean, the women that are doing it, kudos to them. No shame. And I know they're probably gonna be like, y'all, y'all can't handle a woman. Nah, no, it ain't that. It's just, the attitude that comes with it. Cause like I said, my mom was the breadwinner and between me and my dad. And, my dad still made decisions around the house. My dad was actually the one that picked out the house that I grew up in. And my mom was the breadwinner. And my mom did not want to did not want to live in the house that we stayed in. But, I mean, it just goes to show you the difference between the way people thought then and now. Because my dad is, wow, Jesus, my dad is 70, 75, and my mom is 67. So yeah, they definitely grew up in a different era. Um, see, faith, family, and fitness. The $2 super chat says my 70K here in Manila is more than enough for a family. Yeah, yeah, I already know, bro. I already know.
Yeah.
Though. Well, had that discussion when I had the True Girls on. I don't even make that much, and they were over here telling me I could have two girlfriends with what I make. I'm like, man, stop it. Like, stop it. I'm crazy. I'm like, they are silly. So, well, damn, I was gonna ask you this next question, but I guess it's kind of. I mean, I'm gonna ask you anyway, but it's kind of different because I didn't know about your upbringing. Upbringing.
Uh-huh.
So would you date or marry a foreigner yourself?
I don't actually date Filipinos. It's a preference thing.
Okay, so what is your preference?
Any race.
Any race? Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Any race. I'm like, so do you want to get married? Do you want to have children?
I do. Of course I do. I think
Oh,
that's a woman's goal eventually to have kids and have a family. Yeah.
okay. So since you don't have a particular race preference, what would be the qualities that you would be looking for a potential husband or boyfriend? I suppose.
I mean, when I was in the UK, I've dated pretty much, I think a couple of black guys and majority are white. Um, when I moved to the Philippines, I dated one Filipino, and that was not great. Um, Qualities, I honestly I don't look for monetary. I don't look at that. I look at the connection. If we get on, if you make me laugh, if you're healthy, if you look after yourself. I all girls want an alpha male. Sometimes I can have the strongest personality ever, and I need someone to pretty much, I need an alpha to calm me down and shut me up, pretty much.
Okay. All right. So, okay, because I was gonna say, well, I'm gonna say this because you guys, because I was gonna ask you if you had dated black men because
Yes,
I
I have.
was because I was looking at your IG. I was like, oh yeah, I already know some brothers been at her. Um, yeah, like so you guys. I know she probably looks petite in the screen, but she got curves, y'all. She got curves. I can confirm it myself. Jeff B with the $5 super chat said it's a way for those in power to make more money, two separate homes, two separate incomes, to tax, etc. Okay. Let me see. Let me get up on this. Let me get up on this next super chat that just came in. Said, "Hey, bro, you still in Colombia, bro? I'm in Cartagena right now, bro." Um. Oh yeah. Oh, Antonio. Okay, I'm glad you super chatted me, bro. This is the subscriber that's getting married in June, you guys, and I'm gonna come back to Colombia to Cartagena because he invited me to his wedding, and I remember the date like it's yesterday, man. June 19th. I have not forgotten, brother. Um, bro, please DM me because I cannot remember if you have the same name on IG. Please DM me, email me, or something. Give me the information because I definitely want to go, especially since the recent connection I made down here in Barranquilla. But I'm actually leaving in the morning, bro. Tonight is my last night. I pretty much got everything packed. I'm leaving in the morning, unfortunately. All right, so, but I'm definitely coming back for your wedding, brother. I'm definitely coming back, man. So please email me the info or on IG or either my email. My email and my IG is always in the description. Please don't forget, Antonio. Please don't forget. All right. I'm like, and my phone been blowing up from women in Cartagena too. So yeah, um, yeah, they at your boy. I mean, I ain't trying to toot my own horn or anything, but let's see. Then I'm caught up on the super chats. Oh yeah. So oh hey Miwa. Like Miwa, she's cool. She's in the Philippines also. She's been on my channel before. That was like a few months ago. Um, so because somebody else, yeah, really okay. Trying to remember what was that question that he just had. Yeah, so with your preference, not is there a reason why you don't date Filipinos?
Um, yes. The last one I dated just did not. We just had nothing in common. Um, and they're very possessive and jealous and can be over the top.
Mm,
Um, I had a guy stalk me. So yeah, no, thank you.
all right.
Yeah,
So life with Rilla, that there you got your answer.
yeah.
Wow. All right. Okay. Antonio, the $5 super chat said, "I will, bro. Please." Said, "Please do, bro." He said, "My wife said you need to be there." Oh, bro, trust me. From the women that's been blowing up my phone since I've been in Barranquilla trying to get down here to see me, I'm definitely gonna come to Cartagena. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, you think it's a lot of beautiful women in Barranquilla, man? Jesus Christ, Cartagena might be on another level. Um, let's see. Oh man. So I'm sorry, I had to laugh because you said he was getting stalked. Um, it's you know what? It's funny. I hear it seems to be a lot of the same complaints about Filipino men, and I don't get that. And I'm starting to wonder if it's funny, and this is something that I've mentioned on my channel a lot. It seems that the things that men it seems like the things that women find attractive in American men, American women don't really seem to find attractive in American men. So like, like in American women typically they want to run through all the bad boys and the guys that aren't really taking them seriously in their younger years, and then they want to wait till they get over the hill to all of a sudden be like, okay, now I want the guy that I know is gonna treat me right. When I don't know, it seems like Filipinas, you know, the things that women really tend to overlook in the West, like being a gentleman, being thoughtful, things of that nature. It seems that Filipinas embrace that a lot more than American women. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Agree, agree. I mean, I've seen a couple of clips on YouTube too. Um, Western women prefer the bad guys instead of um, the good guys with a 9 to 5 even.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't know how. I mean, that sounds very very toxic to me. Um, I date on purpose. I don't date and sleep around and do all this. I date to marry, and I don't do any of that.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, another super chat. Oh, all right, you guys. Appreciate the love, you guys. Faith Family Fitness $2 super chat says the Filipinas I deal with say the same. Say the same, Gail. LMAO.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So I guess that confirms it. Filipino men seem to be possessive. And meanwhile, she's actually in a relationship with a black man, a black American man herself. So, yeah. So what's the deal with that? Because it seems that Filipinas are into black men. Is do you agree, disagree with that, or do you think there's a reason why?
Agree with what? Say that again, Rome.
Oh, seems like Filipinas seem to be into black men. I'm like, is there a reason for that? Or do you agree or disagree with that?
Honestly, I've not seen a Filipina with a black dude in Manila because I'm in
Okay,
Manila.
okay.
Um, so I couldn't really comment on that. Um, as I said, there's not a lot of black men in Manila or where I
Hmm,
hung out. Basically, I've not seen a lot.
hmm. That's
Yeah.
bro. It's just so weird to hear you say that because it seems like I don't know what it is, but it's like every day or every other day I see there's a Filipina like binge watching all my videos, and I'm just kind of like, where's she coming from? Who is this? Who is? I'm like, where are
I've
all these Filipinas popping up in my comments? And I'm just like, yo, I'm like, maybe it's just like a recent trend, or well, I don't know what it is, but a lot of the guys that watch my channel are saying, they're gonna go to the Philippines to get a wife. I think I saw somebody say the Philippines is like the new wife capital. So uh, uh, I'm like, and you want to know what? And something else that I noticed, a lot of Filipinas have won Miss Universe. So I
yes,
mean, I
yes,
mean, it just
yeah.
goes to show you, there are like there. I'm like,
But
well,
but the Filipinas that won Miss Universe are mixed race.
okay,
They're not
okay,
pure.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, what red flags should men look for when trying to find a significant other in the Philippines, in your opinion?
It depends. I mean, how are you looking? Are you coming over here or are you swiping on Tinder?
Good question. I'd imagine if I don't know. I think Tinder kind of applies different based on what country you in. Um, in Colombia, from my experience, I probably wouldn't suggest it. Like the woman that I've dated the last couple nights, I actually met through another friend, a local. It seems when it comes to Colombia, that seems to be the best way to meet women because it seems like the women that I've tried to meet off of Tinder, they were either very flaky or it seemed like they just wanted to have fun. They weren't really trying to have like a real connection. So, but I don't know how that applies to the Philippines because I haven't been there yet.
Yeah,
So I guess it would really, I mean, because for all I know, you can probably go. For all I know, it might apply that rule might not apply to the Philippines,
right,
especially with
right.
the Philippines being a lot. Well, Colombia is traditional, but I don't know. It seems like Asian countries. If you had to pick between Asians and Latin countries, I would say from what I've heard and from my experience being here so far, seems like Asian countries are just slightly a little bit more traditional than the Latin countries because I've met some women here that have come off very, very, very westernized, and
Yeah,
I'm just kind of like repelled by it because it's like I didn't leave the United States just to deal with the same kind of mindset of woman.
right.
So, I mean, I guess I don't know. I mean, I'm like, what is your opinion on that?
I mean, people still use Tinder over here. My friends use them. Um, and the best way to know, I mean, as I said before, like Philippines is not a perfect country. They will see you as someone who has money because you're a foreigner. They will see you as someone that can provide for them and their family. And that's pretty much the main conception of foreigners coming into the country. So, if you want to date or get to know somebody from here, I suggest, ask questions, as many questions as you can about that person, get to know them. Um, because it's really, I mean, I was watching was it Mike's Journey Philippines
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
video. I was binge watching that yesterday, and he's right on so many levels because some guys that come over get scammed out here. You need to be extremely careful and get to know the person that you're dating, not just them, their families too. And sometimes that cannot doesn't even work majority of the time. So just be very, very careful when you come over because this is a poor country compared to the US, of course, but you can find the best people out here too. It's a double-edged sword.
mm, okay, yeah, that's a fair take on that. Let's see, Philippine. Okay, okay. I was trying to make. Let me get caught up on these super chats, you guys. Said DJ Jarvis with the 4.99 super chat says, I would imagine there's not many black men in the Philippines. It's 8,000 miles away. Brothers barely want to travel to neighboring states. You right about that. Hey, you know what, DJ Jarvis? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. My original plan was to go to Thailand first because Zoom to Thailand is what really gave watching his videos is what really gave me the push to want to do this. Plus, he was the first traveling YouTuber that I reacted to, and was also the first YouTuber that even showed me any kind of support in the comments after reacting to one of his videos. So, I almost felt, you know, I almost felt like I had to go there first. But then, after getting more knowledge and advice from other guys that have done this before me, they were telling me, you should go somewhere where the flight isn't too long. And, Colombia was always at the top of my list. And then, with it being Carnival this month, I just figured, Barranquilla, Colombia, I'm like, That just seems to be the best place to go for me first, because I didn't want to go to Cartagena and Medellin because those places are very touristy, and I also wanted to get better with my Spanish and get embrace the culture more, and you know get involved with the locals. So I was able to experience that coming to Barranquilla versus going somewhere like Cartagena or Medellin, where I didn't want to, especially Cartagena, because I did not want to get harassed by vendors over here trying to get me to buy stuff. It's like, no, like I just wanted to go down there, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the architecture, enjoy the food, and just embrace the culture. I'm like, they love the dance and party. I mean, on my vlogs, I'm over here out in block parties till 3, 4, 5 in the morning, drinking, and I'm like, man, these people down here are crazy. I'm like, y'all really party like this? I'm like, man, I'm like, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it at all. Faith Family Fitness with the $2 super chat says, Rome, when are you sliding out here to Manila? To be honest with you guys, I don't know. I gotta check with the True Girls and Joanne again, because I think Joanne stays in Cebu. So I was gonna go there first because Joanne promised me that she would be my tour guide as long as I buy her coffee every morning. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm like, I'm a coffee person too, so I'm like, we the perfect match. We can go ahead and get our coffee, and then you can show me the sights. Cause I will say this, as much as I would love, to meet a Filipina today, I gotta be honest. I'm like, the country is so beautiful. I might be looking forward to that more than meeting women anyway. And because I've interacted with, a few Filipinas that are already staying there, I would definitely look forward to meeting everybody that watches my channel and support me as well. I'm like, I'd even wouldn't mind meeting. Let's see where. Oh yeah, here she is. Like, meanwhile, I really wouldn't mind meeting her. Like, she's a really sweet, cool girl. So I definitely wouldn't mind meeting her as well. Um, yeah, because I'm like, I seem to have a lot of supporters that are in the Philippines, so I would definitely love to meet as many as possible. I actually tried to reach out to the Filipina P, because a lot of people been trying to get me to collab with her, and I don't know, you guys, man. She didn't reach back to me. I told her what I was trying to do. I gave her links to both of my channels, and I still haven't heard back from her. And I was actually told to reach out to her through Sharon Lapu Lapu, who I recently just had on here a couple days ago, and I was on her channel about a week ago. So, because she was on the Filipina P's channel before, so I figured that might be my way to get in the door, but I have not heard back from her. So, maybe things will change once she finds out I'm in the Philippines. Maybe we can make something happen. Um, yeah, let's see. Yeah, meanwhile, I like that, man. I'm like, I want to meet as many people watch my channel as possible. So let me see. I think I skipped the super chat. I want to make sure. But yeah, I'm sliding out to the Philippines about a month from now. I'm gonna be back in the States for about 3 weeks. And then I'm gonna be headed to the Philippines. Probably gonna be in the Philippines about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'll spend the rest of April in Thailand. Oh, okay, here it is. Anime Demon 4 with the $2 super chat says, my first trip overseas was Thailand in December. Yeah, see, that was my thing, you guys. I didn't want my first trip to be a 24, 30 hour flight. My first trip overseas. Barranquilla combined was probably like somewhere between 7 and 9 hours, which really ain't bad for me because, that kind of reminded me of when I went to New Orleans. Like, my New Orleans, when I went down to New Orleans, I think that was like 5 hours. So I figured, an extra 2 to 4 hours wasn't going to really hurt me. But I was like, for my first trip to be 24 to 30 hours, I was like, no, no, no.
It's not even that long from San Francisco to Manila. That's a direct flight, and that's 12 hours.
Oh, okay. You know what? Zuna Thailand was telling me I should do that. I should. He said I should get a. He said I should get a direct flight to California, and then from there go to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Because if I try to book it from where I'm staying at, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna they're not gonna send me out west. They're gonna have me. They're probably gonna. Damn, I have to look that up again. But I know Richie Mack recommended that I do that. He said catch you a flight to Cali, and then from there get a flight to the Philippines. He said it would be direct. So
Yeah.
I'll have to take a look at that definitely. Um, let's see. Yeah, he said it depends on where you're coming from. Oh yeah, see, he says LAX to Manila. Yeah, that's what they were. Yeah, that's what they were recommending me to do. They were recommending me to go. So I would be flying out of CVG, which is well, I mean, it's the Cincinnati airport, but it's located in Kentucky because Cincinnati is right on the border of Ohio and Kentucky. And I will be going. I guess I will be going from CVG to LAX, and then from LAX to the Philippines. I think that's what he was suggesting that I do.
I fly
Um,
from San Francisco when I go to Vegas. I go Las Vegas, San Francisco to Manila, and that's 12 hours.
oh wow, must be nice to stay on the West Coast then. Oh man. All right. Oh, got another super chat. Fly Rich 72 with the $5 super chat says, as I have stated many times, you will like the Philippines. I am flying direct New York City to Manila nonstop in April 16th. Hold on, in April 16 and a half. Hold
Nonstop in April, 16 and a half hours.
hold on, no layover.
No.
How in the hell does that work?
Yeah.
What? Hold on, no, I'm over here trying to figure out how y'all getting the. Hold on, because you wait a second, man. I guess I'm just in a really bad location in the states because I'm like, how the yeah, that's what I'm saying. Family fit. How the hell 16 hours straight nonstop? I don't understand how that works. Oh man. Oh, I'll go ahead and ask this. I'm like, do you have a channel? Do you have a YouTube channel?
No, 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 I don't. I only have Instagram and that's it.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. They were asking. I was like, oh man, hold on. New York and DC have I'm gonna have to look into that, y'all. Like, cause if that's the case, man, I'll get a flight. I'll get a direct flight to DC, and then from there, see if I can get a direct flight to the Philippines, y'all. That's crazy, man. I ain't know that was possible. Okay, interesting. Okay, so let me ask you this: how can you tell that a Filipina is really likes you or into you? Yeah, yeah, I agree, you guys. Go ahead.
That's a really, really difficult question. Not all Filipinos are the same. Um,
Mm,
like what I consider you liking me to, somebody else. It really depends. Um, for me, for example, connection, common ground. Um, that's pretty much how I gauge it. If the conversation is going really well, attraction, of course, we can't rule that out because that's probably the most important thing um, during dating. You need to be extremely attracted to the person you're dating. Connection, conversation, humor.
okay, cool, cool. Um, oh god. Cause yeah, you getting a lot of love in the chat right now. Um,
Oh,
is it? I'm like, I'll ask you guys. Is it okay?
okay.
Is it okay to drop the link to your Instagram in the chat?
Yes, of course.
Okay, okay. Let me get that together, cause they silly, man. Oh my goodness. But yeah, yeah, you guys, I agree. I agree. She's beautiful. I will give y'all that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Like I try to tell y'all, I was looking at her Instagram. Like I know, y'all, because they over here like, do she like black men? Do she like? I'm like, bro, she just said earlier she's dated a couple black men, and I told y'all earlier, I seen her IG. I'm like, she might be petite, like y'all say about Philippines, but she got curves. So I know brothers checking for her. Know they, I already know they are because I was looking at the IG like, oh damn, I didn't know she was curvy. Like, okay then. Okay then. Khalil Henry, $5 super chat says, "Be careful in Cartagena, brothers getting drunk." Oh, bro, I got boots on the ground in Cartagena and Medellin. I ain't even worried about that. Like I ain't worried about that like other guys are. You got to understand, a lot of those guys that are getting drugged and robbed, they don't really know anybody down there. Bro, I just saw a video of a white guy down there. He had about 3, 4 girls over here acting like they was all up on him. One of the girls is over here like trying to kiss him and act like they making out, while the other girl is literally snatching money out of his back pocket. That was his first mistake. Why do you got stuff in? That's how I know he don't pay attention. I've been in Barranquilla for a whole month. I have not lost a phone, had money taken away from me, nothing. Because one of the very first things people told me before I came down here was, Jerome, put everything in your front pockets. Don't have nothing in your back pocket. Everything has been in my front pockets. So if somebody does try to steal from me, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna notice it because everything that I'm carrying is in my front pockets. So it's like that's one of those do's and don'ts y'all got to know about before y'all go to Colombia. Hey, I did a video with Kings and Dreams about that because that's one of my boots in the ground because he has a place in Medellin, Colombia, you guys, and we discussed that on my channel a while ago. If y'all look at my my clip stream, like my clip stream playlist, I clipped that very section and we discussed that heavily because I want guys to make sure they're safe and they're not getting scammed, drugged, and robbed down here as well. I mean, but I'm in Barranquilla. It's a lot more conservative here. Like I said, it's not touristy down here. So I'm like the main thing you're gonna have to worry about in Barranquilla, if anything, is pickpocketing, like I was referring to. But I've I've stuck to what everybody told me how to do. I carry everything in my front pocket, so I've been good, man. Ain't nobody try to get anything off of me since I've been down here. Um, DJ Jarvis with the 4.99 super chat says, "I know a 24-year-old Filipina can't really be attracted to a 70-year-old wrinkled guy, right?" I'm gonna let you answer this, but I will say this: I've seen it. I've seen it quite a bit. It's not as uncommon as you think, DJ Jarvis. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've seen
yeah.
it.
There's a lot. There's a lot of older guys going for younger Filipinas. And that's a normal sight to see in the Philippines. But again, just be careful. Get to
Right,
know who you're dating.
right, right. Because I was gonna say that was, it's funny because when I was mentioning Filipina P earlier, I know she was saying in the Philippines, age gap dating is more preferred versus in the States, where it's kind of frowned. Well, I won't say. See, here's another one of those hypocrisies that we deal with in the States, because if an older man wants a younger woman, they have all these shaming words and buzzwords,
Yep.
but
Yep.
it's not frowned upon if the guy is a sugar daddy.
Yep.
So if he's a sugar
Yep.
daddy, it's okay. But if
Yep.
he just wants a younger girl because he wants to start a family and build a legacy, then he's a pedo, or
Yep.
yeah, or he's creepy and weird.
Yep.
Hold on, so let me get this. That doesn't even make any sense. It's creepy and weird if you want a younger woman because you want her to be more fertile and start a family and not have, you know, as much baggage as an older woman would typically have. But an older 50, 60-year-old who wants a 20 something year old just for the sake of giving her money, that's not creepy.
Yeah.
Like, mm,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and they wonder why guys are getting passports and leaving. Okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my God. Okay. So, yeah, I put it down here again, you guys, because I just dropped it earlier. That is, I just dropped it in the chat early. I just dropped it in the chat again, you guys. That's her IG. Um, yeah, and please be respectful, y'all. Please, please. Like, can we act like we've seen an attractive woman before, please? I appreciate that. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. Um, so any last words or advice for the guys watching that are going to the Philippines, including myself, because I'm going to be going soon. So,
Yeah.
thoughts.
As I've said before, like I've not seen many black men come over, and I urge you to. Um, if you can't find a wife, at least come into the country and enjoy it. We have the best beaches in the world. Are the Filipinos are the most friendliest person you'll ever meet. We have the most amazing culture, tradition, which you will see. And if you guys come over, hit me up and I'll show you around Manila.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? That's the case. I might actually consider going to Manila then. Um, because I think it was Manila and Cebu that I'm supposed to be going to. I can't remember because
I mean, there are certain places in Manila, especially BGC, it's mostly white people. You won't even notice it's in the Philippines. It's that, extreme. You won't notice any different. Yeah. There's lots of foreigners living here, all countries living here. So if you go to that certain place, Manila, BGC and Makati, they're all foreign. So, it's like home, I guess.
oh, okay, wow. So I'm like, ooh, excuse me. So is it like a huge expat or digi nomad?
Community? Yep. Yep. Community.
Oh,
Yep.
okay, cool,
Yep.
cool. Okay. Hmm. All right. You know what? I'm like, if that's the case, yeah. If that's the case, I'm definitely gonna be reaching out to you and keeping contact with you because I want to look in because I'm gonna have to start looking into lodging as far as where I want to stay um
Okay.
for the time while I'm down there. So I'll definitely reach out to you about that
Okay.
to see if we can work out something and network on that. The Art of Will with the 4.99 super chat says older men want younger men because they don't want to start paying her medical bills before the end of 30. Ooh, yo, shout out to the Art of Will, man. This man is like the king of jokes in the chat, man. Like, thank you, Art of Will, bro. He's a character. He got all kind of jingles and everything, man. He is off the chain. Wow. All right. So I'm gonna do this one more again, you guys, for y'all. And again, I ask again, please be respectful. That's her Instagram. She does not have a YouTube channel. You can follow her there. Again, please be respectful. All right. I need y'all to act like I said, I need y'all to act like y'all seen a attractive woman before. Okay, please. All right. Um, Gail, thank you so much for finally coming on. I know I've been trying to get this done with you for what it seems to be months now. Um,
Yeah.
I'm, I'm,
Yeah.
I'm glad you finally were able to get this done and get this together. So thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you so much for having me. And thank you guys for sticking it out tonight.
All righty, I'll go ahead and let you go.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So man, yeah, I've been trying to get her on here for a long time, man. Like I want to say, like I don't even think I had 10,000 subscribers, or maybe even 5,000. I can't remember how many subs I had when I first started going live, but because I first started going live like around September, I think. Yeah, that was around the time I had about 10,000 subs. Yeah, 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 man. She cool, man. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I ain't even gonna hold y'all, bro. I'm like, bro. I'm like, when y'all see y'all on the yeah, well, like, wait till y'all see her IG. Yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. Please, please, Please don't do that. Please don't do that, y'all. Please don't do that. Don't. Please don't. Don't send the D pics. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Yeah, Gail. Yeah, you know what, Gail? Yeah, well, nah. You know what? I'm not gonna be able to do that. Damn. Yeah, I forgot. Doctor's orders. Doctor's orders. Yeah, I have to touch on. I have to touch on that later, you guys. But yeah, you know what? I'll let y'all know about that tomorrow or in the next couple days. Um, yeah, Life really, we'll make that happen. 'Cause I'm like, I had Austin on here. Damn, I think that was like a couple months ago. I'm like, and Austin's so busy, man. I'm like, it took me about a month or two to get him on here, man. So yeah, man. But we can definitely make that happen, man. I'm like, cause I got matter of fact, I'm like, if you want to, you can reach. I'm like, you can reach out to Austin and get my WhatsApp. He got my WhatsApp, or you can just email me your WhatsApp, man. We'll make something shake. I'm like, but Austin Holloman got my WhatsApp. So I'm like, whether you want to email me and send me yours, or you want to reach out to him and you can and just let him know that I told you you can get it from him. Either way, it don't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Life of Real. I'm gonna fly into Bangkok, and then I'm gonna just drive down to Pattaya because that's what Austin recommended doing. So I think that's what I'm gonna end up doing. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all, bro. Like I'm like Gail a baddie, man. Like Gail bad, bro. Like she on her fitness game and everything. Like she petite, but she got curves. I'm like y'all see what she look like. I'm like she's an attractive woman. Like the only thing I am surprised at is her age. Like I really thought she was like 20. I was expecting her to say 27. I wasn't expecting anything older than 30. Yeah, life. Yeah, you know what? It probably did just wake up. It wasn't surprise me, man. Listen, like, cause he looked like he having a fun, man. He looked like he just having fun just exploring down there, and that's I'm looking forward to that more than anything because I done saw so many different pictures of the Philippines. It's like I just want to take that scenery in, man. Yeah, hey, same thing with me, like for real. I don't use IG like that, bruh. I think I got over 28,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I'm like I've got maybe somewhere between 150 200 followers on Instagram because I don't be on there. I'm like I really don't like social media like that, bro. And the main reason why I don't like it, man, because it's pretty much made every woman think they a celebrity now because of the validation and attention that they get from men. And it's like, man, a lot of you women wouldn't even like, come on now. Like all y'all think y'all celebrities now because of social media, man. That zones me out. And you know what, faith, family, and fitness. Yeah, I heard they got some good clubs out there, like clubs that play a lot of a lot of hip hop music too. Because I'm like they love the hip hop culture out there, from what I'm told. Longo Pool Bay. They'll okay, have to check that out. Yeah, and then on top of that, they want a man. They want the upper echelon of men. I'm like, yeah, you can have them. Just understand that you definitely gonna be sharing them, especially if you got an OnlyFans. I'm like, that's why a lot of those women, because if you notice, bro, the women that do that kind of line of work, pay attention to the kind of men that they're dealing with, bro. 9 times out of 10, the men that they're dealing with, they either look like some suckers, or the moment you start hearing them talk, you know they some suckers. Like real talk. Yeah, Life Rilla, go ahead and do that, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. That's what's up. See, DJ Jarvis with the 4.99 super chat says, "Man, once you get over there, those Filipinos gonna be on you like white on rice." You know what? That's what everybody keeps saying, man. Especially since I work out and stuff. I'm like, I probably should have asked. Gail, you still in the chat? Do Filipinas, go for men or attracted to men that are fit and work out? Because I've been told that Filipinas can be intimidated. I should have asked her that while she was on. I've been told they can kind of be intimidated like that. That's why I know some of them, they prefer the beer belly guys and whatnot. Shout out to my beer belly guys, man. Art of Will with the 4.99 super chat says IG thoughts who have more bodies than the Arlington National Cemetery can't have it all. Oh my god, bro. The Art of Will is savage. Straight savage, bro. Damn, for real. I'm starting to believe that, especially after Gail said it ain't a lot of black guys. I'm over here. You know what though? I think she right, man. Cause when I was watching Austin Holloman's one of his most recent videos, like it was a whole bunch of Filipinos on a boat. They were like going crazy when they saw Austin and what's that guy's name that he with that young dude um Floyd. Yeah, bruh. Like them girls was going crazy. Like they was so happy to see some black guys, some black American dudes. I'm like, damn, for real? Like it's like that out. I'm like, damn, we love like that out there. I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get out there. Wow. Okay then. So they love guys that are fit too. Okay then. Oh yeah, I did peep. They do like karaoke. Um, you know what? Yeah, I thought his name was Fred for a minute, but it's Floyd. Fred is dude that he was kicking it with in Brazil, vibing with Fred. But yeah, man. You know what? I won't say I'm not a fan of karaoke, but because I know how to carry a tune, I'm not tone deaf or anything. I would say I'm good at karaoke. I'm just not a big fan of it, but I'll participate just because I'm good at it. Because if it gets me, if it helps get me in the door, I'll do it. Said Jeff D with the $2 super chat said I was there for a month. I only saw one. Are you serious? Hold on, you was there for a month and you only saw one black dude? Hold on, so let me get this straight, y'all. You mean to tell me all this attention that we're getting from Filipinas, and you mean to tell me it ain't no black men over there like that? Bro. Wow. I'm looking forward to I'm really looking forward to the Philippines now. I'm like, and I'll definitely reach out to Gail. Um I'm like, as long as Gail ain't camera shy, we should be good. Because I don't like trying to put people on camera that don't want to be on camera. I already went through that, being here in Barranquilla, and I'm not gonna go through that again. That's why I've been spending the last couple nights with the same chick. The chick that I just showed y'all a picture of earlier when I first came on live. So yeah, yeah, bro. I'm like Gail is very attractive, man. Very attractive. Damn, are you serious? That's mind blowing. You would think it was a lot of black men out. I would have thought there was a lot of black men. Now I know that they say there's not a lot of black men in Thailand, but I figured there were more. You know, and I figured that was because the Philippines just seems to be so popular. But wow, that's crazy. Oh, you know what, Eric and Bill? I need to reach out to him. He actually watches the channel. I need to reach out to him because I know he just collabed with Austin and Floyd. They were walking around and touring around. Shout out to Black Filipino TV, man. He's a supporter, man. I appreciate the love. I need to reach out to him and see what's up and let him know that I'm gonna be heading out there. Man, wow. Yeah, Dale. Yeah, Dale. You want to know what's crazy though, Dale? The first woman that I went out on a date with over here, she's actually older than me, and this was a woman, and it wasn't really like romantic, but she's very flirty, and I can tell that she feeling a brother a little bit. You feel me? I ain't trying to be cocky or nothing, but when the original video that I put up, you know I guess she felt the way because it was guys in the comments that was like, "Oh man, she feeling you, bro," or "Oh man, watch out, man, she over there flirting with you," yada yada yada. And she got some personal stuff that I'm not gonna disclose because that's her personal business. But she didn't want to be on camera for those reasons. So I went on ahead and edited her out. I took her off of the thumbnail and then I reposted it and uploaded it. So that particular video, you know, the thumbnail is me um at the Ventana al Mundo um monument, which in Spanish that means the window of the world. So, you know, that particular video, you'll hear her voice, but you're not gonna see her. Which kind of sucks because for her to be 39, she's pretty damn attractive. Um yeah, let's see. Anime Demon 4 with the $2 super chat says, when I was in Thailand, I saw four other black folk. Wow. Said Mr. Guap. Oh, yeah, man. You already know what time it is, boy. Yeah, when I go out there, it's on the flow then. It's on the flow. Yeah, yeah, Chris J. It wasn't because I wasn't seeing it as a romantic issue. It was, because she showed me the Ventana al Mundo and Bell, please correct me. I keep forgetting. It's Tiburon, but I can't remember the words that come before that. The two monuments that I show you guys, like they're all on the same strip. Uh, yeah. So, but yeah, because she was actually supposed to be my tour guide because she's from Barranquilla, but she's been living over elsewhere for a while. Oh yeah, yeah, Bill. I didn't forget, Bill. I'm gonna update you on that situation. That's actually who. That's actually who I just came from having a date with. So that was date number two. Yeah, I know I know it's crazy to think like after what I told you, I had a second date with her. But yeah, sometime down the line, I'll explain to everybody what happened there. But I guess I did a good job of holding frame. I guess holding my masculine frame to some degree. Uh, Anime Demon 4 with the $2 super set says they was all on me calling me BBC. Oh, bruh, it's on the flow, bro. You can't be telling me stuff like that, man. I'm about to go. Mm. Yeah, Aleta Tiburone. Oh, Tiburona. Okay. Okay, got you. DJ Jar with the 4.99 super chat said Sunshine Shoulder said, if you're with a chick, others will try to steal you from her. They cling on to you to stake their claim and put. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm catching that same vibe since being here. These last two dates, bro. Every time everywhere we walked, she either got her arm wrapped around my arm, or her hand is holding my hand. No cap. And you got to keep in mind, bro. These other, I can't say other countries, but being down here, you'll find the most attractive woman just working at a restaurant. The restaurant that we was just at is like a 10-minute walk from where I'm staying at. When I tell you, bro, I saw a woman walk in with gym clothes that was built like a brick house, like straight up IG model, flat, snatch stomach. You could tell she had a boob job. I'm like, but them cakes was natural, and I'm just over here looking at her like, mm. Bruh. So I can only imagine what it's like in the Philippines because I heard the same thing about the Philippines too. Oh yeah, bro, dude, the 39-year old I was kicked, bro. She'll get most 20-year-old women in the states around for their money, bro. Like seriously, no cap. You know what? Unknown gamers stay unknown. That is a running joke on my channel. There's not too many people that don't disagree with you. I literally just had somebody else say that in the comments from one of my other videos earlier today. That's literally a running joke in on my channel now. And you want to know the messed up part about it? Helga Bashbushka is the one that started it. The same woman that seems to have had a change of heart recently about. Well, she's not shaming passport bros or going against, and she's just kind of dropping out of the dropping out of the fight. She doesn't want to go back and forth anymore, and I can appreciate that. But I think the reason why she's getting so much pushback from Joanne is because she threw Filipinas under the bus at the same time, which that wasn't cool. If you don't want to go back and forth with people anymore, that's fine. But don't throw your own people under the bus while doing it. I'm like that kind of made her look like a hypocrite. Masculine frame, ain't seen you a while, man. What's going on, G? Oh yeah, masculine frame, man. I don't know if you know, but I'm like tonight is my last night in Batakia, man. I leave to go back to the States in the morning. Yeah, sad, I know. All right. See, Jeff D, $2 super chat says they make guard hard. My girl held me hard. Wow. Okay then. And you know what, man, Dollars Gaming, I get that too. I've been told I look like Nas. I've been told I look like Tupac. When I was 15, I had braids, and everybody said I looked like Lil Wayne. So those are the three rappers that I've been compared to. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna get the Lil Wayne look. People aren't gonna say I look like Lil Wayne anymore because I've shaved my head bald. But when I was a teenager, I had braids, and girls said I looked like Lil Wayne. I remember being in high school. At one point, I was talking to 12 different girls at the same time because all of them said I looked like Lil Wayne. So yeah, it is. You know what? It's a little bit of a mixed vibe, man. It's like I'm sad to leave, especially now since I recently kind of made a connection with somebody. But I'm kind of looking forward to going home, but not because I want to leave, but it's like I'm looking forward to going home because I like for one, bro, I've been so inspired from the music and the culture down here. Like I can't wait to go home and make music again. Like I'm telling you, like I got some ideas in my head, bro. Y'all gotta look up this song. I gotta throw the name of this song down that I came up on since being down here. because I'm not even a Bad Bunny fan. But let me put this in the chat, bro, because this song is so popular, it's trending like top 10 on YouTube, bro. Some of y'all probably already heard it. It's that popular, bro. Those are the names. So it's Bad Bunny, and that's the name of the other artist, Archangel, Bad Bunny, and the name of the song is called La. That's the name of the song in parentheses, bro. When I heard this song, I was like, bro, I'm like, I can't wait to go home and start making music again. This beat is so fire, bro. Like this song, bro. I've been playing this song out since I heard it down here. Like, listen, bro. Right, and then Shorty that I went on the last 2 dates with, she put me on to another Bad Bunny song that's dope too. So I'm like, yeah, man, definitely inspired by the music, bro. Definitely. Jamal Fowler with the $10 super set says, "Do you wrong? Do you know exactly what time you'll be here in North Carolina for your layover?" Excuse me, you guys. I apologize. I can't remember. I have to look it up. It's like late in the evening or something. I'm like, but to be honest with you, I'm like, I'm not even gonna be there that long, bro. Like, but it's like late in the evening. I want to see. It's like real late in the evening, man. I'm like, I can't remember. I had to look it up because like I'm leaving here in the morning because I think my flight starts boarding like early afternoon. So I want to get there around noon because you know y'all want to be make sure y'all going to at least 2 hours before y'all flight hit, bro. I'm telling you, because I did the same thing on my way to Barranquilla, and you know, luckily, the flight was running late anyway. Even if it wasn't, I would have been there on time, but I was cutting it close because I had some issues with the check mig form, and then turned around and had issues getting getting through security because they were having issues with the machine looking through your stuff. So they had to run my stuff. They had to run our stuff through the machine like an extra 5, 6 times before everything was good. I'm like, man, like, come on, I gotta hurry up and go. So, and then on top of that, this is my first time flying back. So I'm definitely, a little bit concerned about making sure I get through everything to get on my flight on time here. So, I mean, once I'm in the States, I feel a little bit more comfortable, you know, but I got everything situated. I got mostly everything packed. Um, Once I get off of here, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get work on these videos real quick and get them uploaded, cause so that way you guys got content tomorrow. Cause I'll be up in the air, and I'll probably end up going live. What I'll probably end up doing, Jamal, I'll probably end up going live while I'm at the airport, waiting on my layover when I am over there. It's probably what I'll end up doing for that short amount of time for that layover. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Like I'll probably end up going live from the airport and then go ahead and go from there, board my flight on home. So yep, that's pretty much how that's going. Hey, yeah, you know what? Bad Bunny and Logan Paul, man, they did a good job in the WWE. I was really impressed by Bad Bunny. Logan Paul, I won't say I wasn't impressed, but I wasn't as surprised. Um, Dale, thank you for that super chat, Jamal Fowler. You only need a negative co-test if you don't got all your if you don't got all the jabs. But if you got all the shots, you don't got to worry about a COVID test. Excuse me. You only got to show proof of a COVID negative COVID test if you don't got all the shots. Said wrong when you get back home, you are going to look around like, why am I back? Yeah, but I ain't gonna be there for long. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all get into y'all flights a couple hours early all the time. All the time. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking about that too, Chris Jet. I'm like, probably want to consider getting there 3 hours early, man. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio, bro. You know what? It's funny you mentioned that because my friend just sent me a video about some people that shot a movie there, and the same thing in the movie is something that happened in that exact same city. It was really weird. It kind of creeped me out. Antonio Wilkins with the $2 super chat, man. Appreciate the love, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, you know what, Chris Jets? I'm like, that's one of the luxuries that I'm enjoying of not having kids, bro. Hey, I remember saying that in one of my videos. Like, damn, like how you fly back home and you get homesick. I'm weak, bro. I'm so weak. Wow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, you guys. I appreciate the love, you guys. I want to thank Gail again for coming on and being a long time supporter, y'all. She been watching me going all the way back to like September when I very first started going live. So Gail, thank you for coming on, and I'll definitely be reaching out to you um, about going to Manila. I might go ahead and just make that my first destination because I think that's where I think Black Filipino TV. He's in Cebu, but I plan on going to Cebu too. Nah, masculine frame. It wasn't Gail Nelson. It was I don't know if you remember the Filipina named Gail. Yeah, you'll just have to watch the playback, man. You'll have to watch the play. Matter of fact, I'll drop her IG in the chat one more again. You know what I mean? I'm like very, very attractive Filipino woman. Um, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I was low key about ready to shoot my shot. Like, but I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna do that, I'd rather do that when I'm out there. I'm not just yo. She's attractive, y'all. I ain't even going front. Um, yeah, I was gonna do that too. I was gonna do that first thing when I got back because I need to make sure that they don't need any kind of forms, kind of like how Colombia did. I don't know if Philippines do a similar form like Colombia does. And Colombia does that, just because of what happened in the pandemic. Oh well, damn, Gail, I ain't know you was still watching. Looking at me, I'm like, see, all right, let me shut up. All right, I'm gonna get off of here, man. Uh, no, she's dated black men before. She said a couple black men and some white men. So yeah, she does not have a preference, you guys. It's about the connection. Um, you know, just being genuine. And I can appreciate that because that's pretty much I'm on the same boat. Pretty much on the same boat. All right, Gail. Yeah, I got to get off of here and pretty much do the same thing. All right, all right, you guys. Let me go ahead and get off of here. Again, I just dropped her link. You know what I mean. Please be respectful. Thank you, Gail, for coming on. Appreciate the love, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, and y'all know how we do. Peace. I'm going ahead and let the track ride out.